Hey, welcome back, family. Welcome back to T&J Construction. I'm so excited to be back, especially to be back home at the home office. And I have some exciting news for you today. You definitely want to stick around for this one. All right, guys, let's dive right into it. But first, if you are new here, my name is Sam T, and this is T&J Construction. We are the bridge between you and your construction project back home. So if you're trying to do the construction project in Liberia and you're looking for a company to help you with that process, help you with our projects, we are here. We can draw your house plan, we can draw your business plan, or your business structure plan. We can build it for you, and we can finish it out for you. So we are based here in the United States, and we are based in Liberia too as well. So um, we are just here to make sure the process is easy and smooth. All right. Okay, guys. Now, what's the good news I have for you? Before I went to Liberia, I told you guys that we're going to be introducing our interlocking blocks because we don't want to continue on the status quo. We don't want to, use materials that not just expensive in a way, but slow and not efficient. So we introduce our interlocking blocks. We are introducing our beam blocks, block you're gonna use for your beam that will eliminate the use for wah balls, and we are also introducing our pillar or column blocks. Something that definitely gonna also eliminate the use for wah balls, saving you money, saving you time, and saving our environment by cutting down less trees, guys. So that's what we're trying to introduce to the market. And guess what, guys? Who's the first customer? We already have a customer lineup. But guys, I am the first because I don't want to tell you about something or sell you something that I myself would not be able to use. So I'm going to be using those materials first, and I'm going to be using that on a fence, building a fence with it, just for you to be able to see. All right, guys, let's look at what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, these are the blocks, and as I said earlier, these are going to be easy on the environment, cutting down less trees. They're going to be cheaper to buy. And when I mean cheaper, does not mean that the quality is going to be reduced because we are using 2 wheelbarrow to 1 bag of cement, and we are getting 21 blocks out of 1 bag. Unlike most places where people will be getting like 30 to 35 blocks, if in some area 40 blocks for the regular blocks that they make in Liberia, we are getting 21 blocks out of these. So these are going to be solid, strong. We made a lot of them. We had to make these mold from scratch in Liberia. They don't have it there, so we had to work with our fabricators to be able to come up with this mold. We are still in the prototype, the research and development stage. So once we start using them and stuff like that, showing you the proof of concept, then we will make the machines for them. This can be used to build fence, can be used to build a regular house. Again, less stress on the environment. Look at what we do to the environment by cutting down all those trees, guys. This is what T&J is trying to eliminate. And this is how we're going to use these blocks. It's not going to be like the regular ones that you just lay and put together with our cement. These going to have mortar, but you're not going to be able to choke them. That's why the interlocking part is for. So you just stack them together, put the mortar down, and stack it in front of each other with the line. Keep everything straight. This is an example of it. Yeah, that's how it's going to go together, guys. So it's going to be using less mortar. It's going to require less skill to use, to build. And all that saving is going to be passed on to you guys. If you look at these ones, the tongue and groove is kind of short, while ours is thicker and deep, because we wanted to actually lock in, guys. Because we know this is new and people are going to have their concern. But yeah, see what we're using currently or what everybody been using. You build these like these and then you pour the concrete in there. But instead of that, we're going to be using the blocks like these and pour the steel in there and then cast it. No need to buy bowl and then throw it in the garbage after you use it. You know? So yeah, this is how we currently build it in Liberia, and we're trying to eliminate that. For the columns and the pillows, this is what we're going to be using. This is how it's going to look like. All right. So again, we're trying to bring in fresh ideas into the marketplace, you know, coming up with different ideas, getting away from the status quo. These are the pillow blocks. Some people will call the column blocks, and we are making a bunch of them. And once I start using it on the fence, I mean, you're gonna see the entire process. Why I believe in these blocks so much. So yeah, guys, T&J Construction, by coming to us or collaborating with us or even investing in us, it's not going to be a waste. This is what we do, and we're always going to find better and better ways to do things as we grow the company, you know, as we do you guys work. We're always going to be coming with better creative ideas that's going to be faster for us, easy on your pocketbook. All right guys, thanks, peace. Again, look at how many trees we're cutting every year, just wrecking the environment. And yeah, that's why T&J is trying to avoid. As the saying goes, big things start from small beginning. Our vision for 2023 is to start the process of controlling the entire ecosystem of the construction process. What do I mean? I got some little notes for you, so I want to go off my notes. We want to be the one that can design your house, or you can come to us for your design, and we can give you the design you want. We can give you real-time estimate, which means up-to-date current estimate of the prices of existing materials. We also want to be able to sell you quality materials, or the major ones like the blocks, steel, cement, and some of the other things you would need to just make the process easy and simple and save you money in the process. And we're going to do what? The building of the house, the finishing of the house, your fence, and all that good stuff. We have already started the groundwork. Right now, as I speak, we are working with our vendors. In Liberia, we are working with our vendors in Turkey. you know, to be able to get to you some of the materials you need without having to order a container. And and with this vision, we are also opening the door to let whosoever that might be interested to see if you would like to collaborate or you would like to be an investor in what we are trying to do. The market is there. Our phones are ringing non-stop, so we know it's there. And for those that are trying to retire back home or go move back home, you will need some kind of income. And the reason why most people are waiting for retirement, people they can move back home, they're building their homes right now, but they want to wait for retirement before they can move back home, is just because of that income stream. They want to make sure they can still get that income stream. Guess what? If you are with T&J Construction, you know, by joining us in the process of controlling the entire ecosystem of the construction process in Liberia and stuff like that, and even with our ideas and our research and some of the innovative materials we're going to be bringing to the marketplace, we can extend our business into other countries: Sierra Leone, Guinea, Ghana, Nigeria. Hey, nothing is impossible. You know, I went to school in Ghana. I stayed there for 9 years, so I understand, you know, how things are. I stayed in Africa for some time, you know, for a year. So Cote d'Ivoire, I was there for a year, you know. Never been to Guinea, never been to Sierra Leone, but all of the countries are pretty much almost the same. Once you have a good idea that can save people money, they will take it. As long as the quality of what they're looking for is in it, I don't think they're going to have a problem with it. And that's what we are going to bring to the market. So by coming to us, investing with us, it's not so much about investing money, but maybe your time, your connection, or whatsoever stuff you can bring to the table. We can sit down and talk about it any way you can help, and you can get your own cut in the process. I mean, it's a business that is liquid, you know, so you're always going to be able to get something every month just from material sale alone, because we know most of the money that goes into the construction process is buying materials. So why, in case we are the ones selling the materials and coming up with innovative materials, you know, and the one we can sell ourselves, we can use our leverage to be able to get a discount or the bagging, you know. For some of you who are interested in doing an estate and stuff like that, or even building your private home, by linking up with us, it saves you, it's going to give you an automatic discount already. So, and for a project like that, I am not interested in handling money. I'm a construction guy. That's what I do. I'm into the research. I'm into finding better way of doing things. And once we have a group of few good men and women that are interested in collaborating or partnering, I mean, they can handle the financial aspect of things, the administrative aspect of things, and then I can just focus on what I do best, and that's the construction part of things. We just want to be able to have the necessary equipment, you know, have our warehouse to be able to bring in some of the construction materials we know we can bring in, doors, roofing materials, interior finishes, and some of the good stuff. So definitely the opportunity is out there now. Think about it, sleep over it. If you think that's something that might pique your interest, you can call me, we can talk about it. We're not going to be taking everybody. We want people that are going to come in and be able to put in some work, whether answering the phones, whether doing helping with some of the paperwork and stuff like that, you know. And hey, the funding too as well. You need to spend money to make money. So once we can bring in some of the machines and the equipment we need, that'll make our work faster, easier, and quicker to be able to get these projects done, the more money we all gonna make. Okay, guys. Until then, remember I love you. Peace. And let's do everything we can, guys, to build Mama Liberia. A lot of people in Liberia are doing big things. A lot of people, young people, old people, middle-aged people. It's amazing, how Liberians are coming together and working very, very hard, to be part of the solution instead of sit in the background and criticize. You have all the ideas, but you want to play it safe. We want to pour our money where our mouth is and pour our mouth where our money is. Nobody can do it for us. If you're gonna want a big change in Liberia, you have to be part of that change. You have to be somebody that getting your hands dirty to be able to help create that change that you want to see in Liberia. Until then, peace. Take care. One love. Bye. Hey, I would also like to take this time to send a shout out to Real Property Monitoring Services, Inc. They are a company that are based in Liberia, but the CEO is based here in the States, so they can look to like monitoring services for your land. If you have a land there that you're not using, or if you're building on your land, you guys know how it is now. People are always trying to chip into people's land and stuff like that. They can go there, check things out for you and stuff like that, just to keep an eye out, until you are ready to use it, or while you are, doing your construction project. They have their drones and stuff they use, and they have they can better tell you about their services. But yeah, that's what they do. They are a property monitoring company, so they monitor your property for you, just to keep an eye out, since you are all the way here in the States or in the diaspora. They just watch things for you. But you can reach out to them, and definitely they will tell you how everything goes. All right, I'll leave their information in the description of this video, so definitely reach out to them. They are a reputable company. They can definitely help you out with that. All right, guys.